Back now with a WSA 9 News at 7 exclusive. A judge has handed down one of the largest prison sentences to date, stemming from the Capitol riots of January 6, 2021. Two men pled guilty in connection to the assault on Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick. One of them bought pepper spray, the other one used it. Officer Sicknick collapsed just a few hours after being attacked, and he died the next day. Sandra Garza was Officer Sicknick's longtime partner. She's joining us live from her home in Virginia. So Sandra, this is the first media interview that you've granted since that sentencing was handed down. I know you were there in court on Friday. Thanks so much for joining me. So one of the defendants was sentenced to 6 years and 8 months. The other got time served. He had done about 5 months in jail. What do you think of those sentences? Were they fair? Should they have been longer?
After speaking to the two prosecutors, Mr. Light and Mr. Scarpelli, I feel like, yes, it was fair for me. The only thing that bothered me greatly was Mr. Tanos was turning around frequently and smiling and chuckling towards me and Officer Edwards. I don't know if that was due to nerves or if that was deliberate, but that was disturbing to me. And in talking to the prosecutors, they said really that there was nothing else more that they could really ask for as far as jail time went for him. So this is just my opinion. Of course, I'm not speaking on behalf of the family, but I do feel that it was fair and appropriate.
So the medical examiner ruled that Brian died of natural causes. Has anyone been able to explain to you, to your satisfaction, how a healthy and able-bodied law enforcement officer takes a shot of pepper spray to the face and then later dies of natural causes? And I asked that question because had that not been the cause of death, had it been something directly connected to the pepper spray, these defendants could have got a lot more time behind bars.
Yes, that's correct. Unfortunately, just due to the stress of that day, the cumulative effect of everything that went on, that's ultimately what caused Brian's death. And that's why I have proceeded forward with this lawsuit. Trump and the two defendants made the decision for Brian and ending his life that day. Had he been able to not have the January 6th riot happen, I believe very strongly that there's a strong possibility he would still be here today. But they took that choice from him.
Yeah, there have been so many efforts to try and hold former President Trump directly accountable for what happened on January 6th, and none of them have been able to take hold to this point. Why do you think that this suit will be different?
Well, I don't know that it'll be different, but certainly Donald Trump is my #1 target. And I knew that there wasn't really much being else done that I could see, at least with the Department of Justice. And I realized that justice does move very slowly, but I felt that this was one avenue that I could go to hold him accountable for what happened to Brian. He needs to be held accountable. It's despicable that he's gotten away with so much, and even now is running for president again. I just cannot believe that. And that's really why I wanted to go forward with this lawsuit.
Sandra, last thing real quick. This event and Brian's passing has twisted your life upside down. And talk about all the things that you've had to go through here just within the past 2 years.
Oh, it's been awful. Just the stress of his death, period, has been very, very stressful. It's caused me a lot of grief. I'm still grieving. The grieving process really never ends, I don't think. It just changes. I've dealt with depression, certainly trying to acclimate back into a regular work routine. I had to take several months off for my last job. It's changed everything in my life. Going public, having people say terrible things about me online, offline, I've gotten nasty letters in the mail and things like that. It's changed my life completely. So my life will never be what it was prior to Brian's death. And of course, the worst part is losing him because he was such a wonderful person. So yes, it's changed my life dramatically.
We're grateful that you've been able to share your story with us, Sandra Garza. Thank you so much for your time tonight, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.